out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. Hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm...
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I want to open up the lines. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you because, you know, I was just thinking something. All those of you who reach home religiously, I heard I have a lot of fans in Miami, parts of Florida, the whole West Indian diaspora. They are all locked on. They are locked on. They are locked on. They are locked on. They are all locked on to Crime Watch religiously. All those from Grenada, St. Vincent, up the islands, parts of Venezuela, all over, they are locked on. And that is why I was telling someone today that I'm really amazed that for the first 10 days, and get this for me please, get this for me, the first 8 days, today's the first 8 days of August, and we have 758,000 persons, 318 watch Crime Watch. And today, we created history. We created history because I heard that's almost 1 million now. Our views are just growing, and our advertisers, people know when they advertise, they get results. You know, I was just thinking about something, and I needed to tell you something. You know, while everybody's looking east, I always look west. Always remember that. While everybody look east, I always look west. And also, just touching on another issue with respect to Alison De Leon, the woman that was shot dead on Saturday in front of her home, right? This woman here, we should have had that on the, while coming out of her driveway. I just want you to know that we have just today passed on crucial information to police. Very crucial information we have passed on. Very crucial information with respect to persons who are allegedly involved. And I'm happy to be working with the police and whatnot. And I have their full support. So ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, we have passed on crucial information, sensitive, very sensitive information to the senior superintendent for South, senior sup, Mr. Smith. All right, he's in charge of that investigation, and we passed on information to him. And I just want to leave it like that. Very crucial information. I don't think they need to look further. They don't need to look further. Hi, caller. Good evening. And hi, caller. Go ahead.
Ian. You good?
Why?
No, I understand that the PNM only talking about reform, but I understand they have nothing in place for reform. All they're interested in is to collect the taxes. That's all. Nothing in place for
yeah.
for local government reform. Nothing in the office. Nothing. It's
Nothing,
only
they have nothing.
collect taxes.
They have nothing. I
Nothing.
saw the opposition leader really bigging me up last night. I don't have it. You all have it inside? Hello? I wonder if that mic is working. And someone sent it to me. So again, so all those of you who are locked on all abroad, just to let you know that we are live on national television. Also, with respect to that incident, we have passed on crucial information to the police. And what I want to tell you is that what I realized that, and this is really crazy, that it's local election 2024. Where did the money come from to fix all those bridges and roads and box drains and so many infrastructure work being conducted within the last 6 weeks? From the time the election bell, local government election bell rang, ask yourself, all the terrible potholes and all the terrible roads, even the Camden Road, even parts of Endeavour, all over, a lot of places, where did they get the money all of a sudden to just repair like that? Did the government win a lotto? But it just goes to show, it's not a matter they are fixing it now, you know. How many of you have lost your rims? Those of you who have fancy cars and you have dropped it low and whatnot, and you have those thin rims and so, and how many of you have had the experience of going somewhere to buy a set of rims because you went down in a big hole? Look at the road going to Barrackport, that needs to fix. And communities need to come out and protest. You need to come out and tell them that they're not going to get no vote if you don't fix my Barrackport road. If you don't fix my road, you're not going to get no vote. Everybody have to come out and tell them that, no, because if it takes night to make day, we have to come out and do that, because I will tell you why. They have the money. They have the money because the money coming up. All over people, all over, box drain going up, crane working, excavator working, this one paving, that one paving. I don't have a problem with that, you know. But it just goes to show how we already have a money problem. It's not like 6 weeks ago the government got a windfall, a financial, a lot of money, just like that. No, they didn't get any money like that. But it just goes to show how they hold it back. They hold it back and the people suffer. They hold back the money, they hold back the government purse. And now they realize, you remember up there, they have no problems, you know. They have no problem because they have money. They have money, everybody have security, everybody have, and just as the opposition leader, yes, last night said, everybody have a firearm. Who's up there have a firearm? Who's up there have a gun? And they have guns, and they have this, and they have that. Everybody well insulated, everybody protected. But what about the people from down here coming down? This is the parliamentary side, this is the government side, this is the government, the who is who in government. We're not talking about activists, we're not talking about this one. But what about the people down here? They don't have nothing, they don't have nothing. How many of you taxi drivers and PH taxis that work in some of the rural areas, how many shocks you have changed for the year? How many ball joints, how many velocity joints you have changed? How much ends you have changed? Yeah, look my brand, at one time I had a problem with my BMW, and I have an M4 Sports, and some terrible hole I went down in, and that was it. Yeah, we had to get it fixed and repaired. I remember my new car, years ago. Boy, craziness. And, yeah, but it just goes to show, and think about it. Yeah, everybody's saying the guy in work, but it's like a father is like a father in a house. All the time the children starving. All the time we have no happiness. All the time we have nothing. We have nothing to eat. We have nothing to drink. We living like dog. All of a sudden now something good going to happen from some relatives coming from America. You start to paint up. You start to change the roof. You start to fix back the fridge that was spoiling all the meat. You start to buy grocery. That's why we must never be carried away. I'm not picking no sides. But I am telling you what I want to tell you. And you need to pay attention. What I am telling you, don't be fooled. And my good friend Gachu Singh used to tell me, and he was one of my detail. security detail many years ago. And he was one of them also. He used to work with them, a group of them. We still have, but not, we still have security, but then Kachu Singh was part of the detail. And he said something to me, he said, Ian, don't be fooled, Not every mutual fund is the same. Not every mutual fund is the same. And I tell you, don't be fooled. Because it just goes to show all about the patching. And all the time they could have done that. The closing of this road, the closing of this road till November. They're doing this. They're paving that road. They're paving this road. Whole night thing going on. Box drain being built overnight. Things happening. And it's good. It's good. I love to see that. Look at the Camden Road. Look at that road. Have you ever seen Camden Road where they have at the corner there? Paradise Guest House, the Paradise Guest House, the popular hotel, Paradise Guest House at the corner there, right down to Camden Road. And I'm sure some of you might be familiar with that guest house, Paradise Guest House, But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, that road was terrible. It was terrible. And now it's being paved. Now it's being properly done. But all those things could have happened before. All those things. Why hold it back on the people? You hold back the people blessing. You hold back them from feeling good. Let me tell you something. When you're in an area and the place is nice and clean, you feel good, you feel good. Imagine you're going on a road trip, all kind of hold bad, hold this, hold all kind of hold. You're driving, you're dodging this pothole. Look at a pothole right on the Devil Stretch. Right on the Devil Stretch. They're terrible. And I really hope so. People, let me tell you something. This is your one chance. This is your one chance. Listen to me very carefully. Councillors, let me tell you something. Make sure, don't fool the people. And people, don't take chain up. I'm telling everyone, if you can't fix my road, I'm not voting for you. If you cannot fix my road, I'm not voting. I'm not voting. Because money running. Money running. Money running. So whoever in government, and you want your road fixed, tell them here what's going on. If you can't fix my road, we're not voting for nobody. Case closed. No vote, no road, no vote. No road, no vote. No road, no vote. No road, no vote. You have to go down that road. You have to go down that road. Because you realize they had the money all the time. They realize they're just holding back. This whole thing, they're suffering. People suffer. People suffer in this country. They suffer for little things. You can't get your pension on time. You can't get a grant. If you have to get a grant, but the only thing you might do is to sleep with the social welfare officer if they come and see you because you're going to. It's like everything is just. It's like, what the hell? A child had to prove you sick. A child maybe might have diabetes. Maybe might have. Maybe an amputee, all kind of thing. It's all kind of thing you have to go through. You buy a prosthetic leg or something like that. It's don't know how they can help. It's like 6 months it will take to get surgery. What about the woman whose daughter was bleeding profusely? And she took her to sometime in July. They give the child an appointment, the 17-year-old girl or 16-year-old girl, an appointment for next year to see a gynecologist. That is craziness. That is craziness. And you telling me, look, I sent the group a picture today. You remember when they spoke a couple of years ago about building a Ministry of Health Administration building? You remember that? Could we go to that? Do I have it? Go ahead. Something with the mic. Something with the mic. Right. You remember when they did that? This was when? When they turned this sod. 2020. That was during the pandemic. 2020. You all may remember that? 2020, you can go to the hospital, you can get proper surgery, you can get nothing. What sense you building? What sense you building for people to feel good, for people to say, I have an office, I did this, I did that. But at the end of the day, people suffer. All that mama guy thing. I was, 20 what? 20 when? That was in 2020, 24th of November, 21, hold on, 21, 22. In less than 2 years and some months. Look the building, watch. Look the building here. Watch the building. Look the building, watch. And imagine you go in Mount Up and can't get proper health care. I'm just showing you who's the contractor build that. Who's the contractor do the glass? Who do the air condition? Everybody just telling you, asking you, who do the air condition on top? Look, thing open. But yet, when you go to the hospital, you watch everybody clapping, everybody happy. But none of them there in that picture, none of them in that picture will send their children to Mount Hope and San Fernando General Hospital. None of them. None of them. None of them. They could laugh. Everybody there, they're happy. They're happy. But do you all go there? No, they don't. They don't go to Mount Hope. They don't go there. They don't send their families, they don't send their daughters, they don't send their nieces, they don't send their children there. Their children go away, their children go to private nursing homes, the head honcho nursing homes and them. So I just show you, what sense you have building but you can't get proper health care in Trinidad? What sense? You go to Mount Hope, they treat you like a dog. But I'm saying this today, I'm saying this and I'm saying it publicly. Every time you go to Mount Hope and they keep you for more than 4 hours and 8 hours, send me a WhatsApp and make a video. And send it to everybody all over the world to see. Send it to everybody for all over the world. The other thing, I tell you, I do near that. I do near that. You tell me that same money, you know how much money, listen, come back to me. After that, they don't know how to manage. They don't know how to manage. We need proper scan machines, CT scan machines. We need proper equipment. Mount Hope need equipment. San Fernando need equipment. Sometimes they don't have gauze, they don't have the needles, they don't have this, they don't have that. A lot of things they just don't have to operate properly. What we need a building for with hundreds of millions of dollars that cost? What we need that building for? That building not doing nothing. Take the money so the people who depend on the public health sector could feel good. If I come, okay, this is the public here. This is the public. Come public. This is the public here. I have all the money. I have all the money. If I take all the money and say, what's going on? You see this? All the money here. I have all the money here. Watch this. I have all the money, all the money. If I hold back and say, what? Let's create a big build. Let's build a big building here. Nice air conditioner. A Ministry of Health Administration building. And we have Mount Hope. What happened to Mount Hope? What happened to Mount Hope? But you see, they have to do this to feel good. They have to do this because a ranking thing. They want to feel good. They want to feel confident. They're in their own bubble, whether they like it or not. But if I take that same money and say, if I take that same amount of hundreds of millions and say, this is the public, remember, I don't go public. I don't go public. I am the Prime Minister. I don't go public. I might go Cuba. I might go medical checkup and thing abroad. Okay, me have no problem with that. But the people who don't want a visa, here what's going on. How long you waiting for a cataract surgery? Boy, you know, long? Okay, let's bring in some doctors and do the first 200. How long? We need to get the scan machine done. All right, let's buy, each hospital should have at least 2 or 3. Right. What about the X-ray machines and them? They okay? This is why I asking, they okay? One thing, but it's shorting and all kind of thing. But let me get somebody to fix it, refurbish it up, buy the part. Let's see who is the person who, you know, what brand of machine is, get the part. And you know what? Let's just do a little extension or find a part in the wall where we could put that and put up a nice wall and thing for, you know, for radiation, make sure no radiation and thing. So we have our next X-ray machine, right? So we put one in Arima, we put one, okay, let's try to spruce up the health centers and them. So in case, you know, like Mayaro Health Center or whatever, you know, these places that might have snake and all kind of thing, for, you know, let's make sure they have the proper antidote and whatever for poison and thing, you know. Okay, well, you understand what I'm saying now? You start to do all that with that same bit of money. But who will profit from that? The people will profit. They will say, hey, I went in the health center and they will treat me good. I didn't wait long enough. You know, I was waiting for my cataract and they called me. You know, my child, you know, there are children in Trinidad and Tobago. There are children in Trinidad and Tobago who are waiting for surgery, for money, for surgeries to go abroad. Have you ever seen American children come in here? Or look at cost Trump? Or look at cost Joe Biden? Have you ever seen that? Or look at do what I want. Have you ever seen children from United States of America come in here to beg for surgery? Tell me, never in a million years. Not that and a green-faced horse, as my uncle used to say, that and a green-faced horse you will never see. I'm telling you, you'll just never see it. Find out how many kids right now, I am the Prime Minister, I will come out and say, you know, we have some money here, we got a little windfall, we have a little thing. What about the children them who have to get surgeries abroad? How much it come up to? About 50, 60 million? All right, here we're going on. Let's see how much these people raise. How much you raise? Okay, let's stop. You don't have to give the families the money, you know. get in contact with the hospital, say how much is put 10,000 US, 100,000 US, and clean them up, the first 100 children, the first 50 children. Every year we should try to do at least 100 kids who really need to get surgeries abroad and on a waiting list and just hoping to get a kidney or open. Look at people with renal failure. Just imagine in Trinidad. Do you know people cannot find money to do dialysis? Why we couldn't buy machines, maybe 100 machines, and put 5 here, 5 there, 5 here, 5 here? It's just to lessen the load, the pressure that the poor man face every single day. That is all we have to do. That is all. But yet we choose to take the hundreds of millions of dollars. And let me tell you, we don't have proper health care in Trinidad, you know. Whether you like, it don't have no bed in Mount Hope, it have ants eating people on wards in San Fernando. They have ants, problems. The place dirty, Mount Hope. It have no parking, the thief in your car, the thief in the rim in your car, the thief in the lights, the emblems and thing, the thief in that. A woman go on, you have the picture where the thief, the woman, all the woman rooms are put on blocks, right in Mount Hope, yeah, a nurse. Terrible, it's terrible. But why do we need a building? Why do we need, you see, it's a management problem. It is a problem. That's why, you see, that is a mindset. That's a mindset. That is a mindset. That's why I tell you now, money talks and wealth whispers. You don't have to prove a point and say, well, look, I have a building. What you're doing for the people of the country? What you're doing? Let me be honest. What are you really doing? What are you really doing? And that money could have go to buy machine and see about children, people who waiting and could get the girl who bleeding. And it's not a matter that just one case, you know. That is somebody who rely on the public health sector. We have no regards for the poor people in this country. No regards. Absolutely no regards. We don't feel sorry for them. It's like every dog for themselves. Every dog for themselves. The Alsing will get up, he put on his fancy suit and thing, and them no business but nobody, you know. Imagine Christmas time. It had nurses, ladies and gentlemen. It had nurses over the pandemic. They run the blood to water. Look at that, some nice doctors in Cora, some nice girls and thing. They rented apartments. They rented apartments just to make sure they never go home in the event that any of them had COVID or whatever. All kind of thing. And imagine for Christmas, them got a tin of biscuit. Imagine DRC going with a tin of biscuit to give these people and them. A tin of biscuit. That with these people life worth? Nah, man, nah. Let me tell you something. Don't forget, you know. Let me tell you something. Don't forget, you know. Do not forget. Do not forget what these people do all year, you know. Do not forget. It doesn't matter if ponging PNM or ponging who and ponging who. But the right thing is the right thing. What that building coming to do for you and I? It's our people who do business if they build a building, whether they build a building. But nobody really don't think. Let's think about the poor people. Let's think about the people who just take the taxi. What about when you pass in your nice Range Rover or your Prado or your Mercedes and thing, and you watch these young girls and these people waiting by the taxi stand with a little box of food in their hand. They now buy some chicken and chips to carry for children waiting home. What about them people and them, boy? Why we make life so hard for them? What about the people who renting? Let's talk business. What about the people who renting? What about the people who renting? Tell me, what about the people who renting? There are people who renting. You know, there are people who renting out HDC houses and the government knows about it. Anybody found renting out an HDC house should lose that house immediately. If you cannot live in your house, you cannot rent it. And if you know anybody renting the house, report them. Who vex laws? Because it have people who want house. It have people who want house. It have people get house for getting sick, you know. They got house for getting sick. But how many people waiting on a government house? How many single parents where they pick up some bastard, no good for nothing, waste of time, dead, stupid man, sorry. And he can't even take care of the child. All he buying is all kind of fancy shoes and gold chain and running woman from here to there. And you have to fend for yourself. How come? Give them a house, give them a little 2-bedroom apartment and start them up. Tell them you have going and I'm not going to make your rent. The same money you're paying for rent, own the house. You're going to do and you're going to pay for it. And those who have money, and you see, we have to be stern. You cannot live in the house, and if you don't want to pay for your house, you have to be the road. You have to be the road because everybody has to know how to pay a mortgage. I know how to pay a mortgage. I know how to pay a mortgage. My credit rating is excellent because I know how to sacrifice. I don't live big life. I tell people that every day, I do not live big life. I do not. I might dress the best, I might look the best, I might eat the best, but I don't live big life. I do not live big life. I do have to prove a point. I do have to prove a point when I go to a restaurant to bring out the most expensive wine, rest it on the table, all the fancy glass, going to some high-end restaurant. I do have to do that. You know today what I had for lunch? You won't believe what I had for lunch today. I had dal rice and pom city. Yeah, some kind of, pom city. Yeah, and pumpkin. Yeah, and a nice little box, $30. That don't say I don't have money to go and buy anything. I can buy anything I want to eat. Every day I can think, every time I think about something, I can buy it. But that is just not me. That is just not me, because I know that, hey, I have to know what I live in. I have to know what I'm doing. But they just don't help the people. That is all on bottom line. They just don't help the people. How much people go talk. I get up and I'm watching all this other infrastructure work here. This one paving, that one paving, this one getting a tractor thing. And where all them tractor come from? Where everybody don't make condemn it, I'm glad. But let me tell you something. What I want you to do. This is the time you have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You don't want to do my road? Hold your tail. No vote for you. You're going rally, wave flag. You're fixing the road? The hell was with you. I want my road fixed. When you fix my road, I go vote for you. No, but you have to watch me. You have to play hardball too. If I then can play hardball, I play hardball too. Fix my road. I'm fed up. I don't have street lights. Say no street light, no vote. I get about 10 people to stand up in the road. No street light, no vote. No street light, no vote. And take out the picture, stand there, I go put it up on TV. Everybody watching. Rowdy watching, everybody watching. Minister watching. Minister of Public Utilities watching. Everybody watching. That is what you have to do. That is because where they live, they don't need a street light because they have security. Where they live, everywhere is well lit. The street where these ministers live, everywhere is well lit. The street is well paved. It is well paved. Again, ladies and gentlemen, nobody cares about you, and it is high time. I just show you about the building. I just show you that. So you see, think. They don't have no compassion. They don't feel sorry for this small man. They just don't feel sorry. They don't feel sorry for the nurses. They don't feel sorry for the doctors. They don't feel sorry for the policeman. You charging me on the road for no light, no indicator light, but the back of your van had no indicator. I watching a police van, what day it was. It just I passed that state to come out with camera with a phone and to cut a picture. One kind of donut tire in front and a normal rim in the back. And next, funny rim. How could a policeman feel confident going to work like that? Fade out number plate. The car has no air condition, nothing. It's smelling frowsy. How come? Different color fender. How come? Okay, get each division. Let's allocate some money and say, here we're going on. I'll give here 4 million, 3 million. Let's get somebody to look at the process, take about the vehicles and let's fix it back, only to stay in that district, only for that district. The other new vehicles could make other runs. But the ones that, that get jamming, but they could run till the next budget. We could fix it. They don't know how to think. Let me tell you something. Running a country, a prime minister at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, do not have a doctorate. Don't have to be the individual who attended Oxford, All you need is a compassion for people. That is all, And understand what people are going through. That is all you need. That is all you need. How much we will tell them we have a home invasion issue. How much? But it does not affect them. Instead of saying, oh, you want to kill one ethnic group, want to kill our next, how you going to say that? Where is that? And speaking about home invasion, I'm paying much attention to this home invasion issue where this woman had shot this bandit in his head in Sogrim Trace. Is Sogrim Trace? Yeah, I'm paying attention because something kind of funny. I find something not adding up with that shooting where this man was shot by this woman I'm giving people right, in Sogrim Trace. So I'm just letting you know. So I'm already make you think. But if they can't fix your road, don't vote. I'm telling you, don't vote. Don't vote. Don't take chain up. Don't take chain up. That's why I tell you this, you know. Gone are the days where I following people and telling you vote and bacchanal thing and no. Gone are the days, you know. I want to see the people get stuff. I want to see that. That's what I want to see. Many years ago, I had gone up for St. Joseph. Many years ago. And I said, if I can't deliver to the people in St. Joseph, I'm not going on promises. I am not going on promises. Brother man, maybe I didn't win, but I get them, I got it wrong. But let me tell you something. The amount of people get bridge, the amount of people get road paved, the amount of people get street lights under my 4 or 5 weeks are running. They never get it up to this day, that kind of treatment. Ask them in St. Joseph. You ask them, and they will tell you, watch me, I drive the whole of St. Joseph, and every time I see a bad road, I write it down. I want this road paved. Every time I see a box drain, that box drain has to fix. No, because that's what the people want. That is what the people want. And I saw a young lady today on social media asking where this councillor come from. Whence cometh this man? Whence cometh this man? There's a lot of people, whence cometh them? I don't know about them, I don't know them. Whence cometh? And again, you have to have people who have a track record. Not because you might have 5 O-levels or a degree, that throws you into the political arena. What have you done for your community? What humanitarian work you have done? What you have done to develop your area? What you have done? What role you play? What role you play? Because your mother might know a man in the party or some kind of bacchanal thing. Or you might have money and you pelt out money. Stupidness. Look what they're hearing somebody saying some kind of silly little things about the walkover, about the Nagar. Look at that particular walkover. Do you know people from track markets use a walkover? You know people get knocked down before that Nagar, before they even had that walkover. I from Carney Savannah Road, I from Belcher Road. I could remember how much accidents we went and watched there growing up. You understand? But today, look at the walkover. Home, nobody ever imagined that place where Extra Plaza and all these big-time malls and Pennywise and things. What do you think people are doing when they're coming from south? They drop out on the left-hand side of the road and walk over to the next side to go to, and everybody using that as a little, you know, to move. Nobody crossing the highway. So sometimes you have to think. Let me tell you something. I'm about to tell you, nobody can chain me up. If you can't do nothing for the people, get lost. Let's take a break.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and a microscopic analysis with Miss Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
Go back big with SNS Passad Supermarket. Get ready for unbeatable deals and incredible savings for back to school. Get Primer Oil 2 for $29.95, Happy Oil 1 gallon $69.95, Catelli Ketchup 3 for $19.95, Mabel's Ketchup 3 for $24.95, Lucky Hand Soap 2 for $24.95, Crest Tartar 2 for $19.95, Catelli Pasta Crutz 5 for $19.95, Swiss Macaroni 3 for $19.95, Blue Waters 5 cases for $99.95. Shop and win one of 20 backpacks or one of 12 printers. Winners will be announced weekly. It's the ultimate back-to-school savings with SNS Passad Supermarket. 3 convenient locations, 1 in Rio Claro and 2 in Mayaro. SNS Passad Supermarket, loyal to local.
At Army Hardware and Superstore Company Limited, we make hardware shopping a lot easier and affordable. We have everything from foundation to finish. New wave or Alu-Zinc circular deck and pan, pre-painted PVDF, BRC grade 1 red blocks, eco cement, corrugated or smooth steel, and so much more. Approved by the Trinidad and Tobago Bureau of Standards. Come in to any of our 2 locations, Derrick Road, Chase Village or Royal Road, Aruca. Give us a call at 671-3001 or 692-3629 or WhatsApp 384-2530 for quotations. It's a retro disco party at the Lazy Lizard this Friday, 11th August from 8 p.m. Be entertained by the best old school DJ, Dr. Hyde and friends. Come and get your groove on. Rodney Road, Chiconas, the Lazy Lizard. Great food, great line, great music.
This is the voice of the United National Congress, on the road to secure you and your family.
So let me tell them, August 14, vote for UNC. That's the way to secure your family. August 14, vote for UNC. That's the way to secure your country.
Let's build a safe and secure TNT together. Everyone supports restarting community comfort patrols in your community and the surrounding areas. On August 14th, vote for you and your family. Vote for the UNC.
This is the time to secure TNT.
The rainy season is here. Don't get caught without your awning from the #1 supplier of awnings in TNT, Quality Awnings Company, serving you for over 25 years. Delivery on time, every time. First 10 customers per day gets $200 off. Call us today for a free site visit.
Clive Allen Funeral Services and Crematorium. Complete cremation packages. Crematorium and riverbank starting at $6,000. Burial packages $6,000. Located at Guayco Sangre Grande. Call 668-0896 or 668-0145.
Considering a career in procurement or supply chain? Start the Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supply (CIPS) program at CTS College. CIPS is internationally recognized as the leading professional accreditation for procurement and supply chain professionals. It covers industry-related topics like strategic sourcing, contract management, and ethical practices. With 1 day of class per week and 6 intake periods, students can get certified in as little as 6 months. Contact CTS College today and ask about our flexible payment options and how you can get up to $2,700 off.
When in doubt, turn to the experts. Darren's Air Conditioning Services, suppliers of Infinity, Comfy, and Pioneer brands. Units from as low as $2,550 installed. Professional servicing starting at $175. Get your first service free with every new installation. Contact us today. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
I'm just sending up. Somebody just sent me something on the Farm Road, Rich Plain, Rowley's constituency. One of the many terrible roads in Farm Road, Rich Plain. You all should see that. I tell you, people from all over Trinidad, all those in the West, they're locked on. They said they love I.A.N. and they love the show. I look at the show. I don't miss the show, I.A.N. When you go anywhere, maybe sometimes I go for breakfast at Adams and whatnot. You meet a lot of them and, persons. And maybe if I'm in the West, I meet them and they say, I.A.N., I love your show. I love your show. I really, really love your show. Yeah, And so, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to show you. Just imagine. Remember I showed you earlier on Monday, we had reached 700,000, 758,000 Monday. Look at it. This is Monday, 758,318. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the 8th of Tuesday. And there is no, let me tell you something. It is the 8th of Tuesday. And there is no show in Trinidad and Tobago. What I said? Oh, sorry, my head's so hot. Yeah, Tuesday the 8th of August. And there's no, I tell you, the ratings just growing and growing. That was Monday. Today is already 905,902, 900. And before this night is up, we will cross the million. We will cross the million. And when I say views, persons who watch your videos, I'm not talking about persons who just glimpse it. This is not person who watch. These are people who watch the video, watch your ad, watch out your ad, watch out the show, send information over almost what we just shy of 95,000. And I'm sure after the show, it will be 1 million. Tomorrow I can guarantee you we cross the million. Cross it. Cross the million. Just imagine that. So that is why when you want to see videos, when you want to look at videos, you go to I.A.N. Facebook, you go to I.A.N. Network on Facebook. All those shows, remember we were down for about 7 days? You can go back and look at all those shows. Every single show was posted. All the shows that we missed was posted. You can always go back and see all the videos. For the entire day, during the course of the day, we are always posting stuff, posting breaking news, posting this, posting that, just to let you know and keep you abreast of what's happening. So I'm really, really impressed. Really, really, really impressed on the viewership. Really impressed. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a 27-year-old man was stabbed during a confrontation with a woman in Diego Martin on Sunday. Just to bring it to your attention. At about 10:30, the 27-year-old man was at home, at the home of a woman he knows in Blue Range, Diego Martin, when they got into an argument. Shortly after, it turned out physical altercation. The woman ran to the kitchen knife, grabbed a knife, and before she stabbed the man in his back. The victim ran a short distance away and raised an alarm. Residents who heard the commotion took him to the St. Jane police station, where he was able to make a report and seek medical attention. The team of officers led by WPC Adams responded to the report and detained the woman, who is currently assisting with inquiries. So we don't know what went on. All we know, a man by a woman, and the other argument, and he gets stabbed in his back. Also, a 40-year-old man is warded in serious condition at the San Fernando Hospital after he was stabbed multiple times in Fyzabad. The victim has been identified as Rosario Suku, a welder from Delhi Road, Fyzabad. Rosario Suku, a welder. Anybody can give me more information on him? Around 3:30, the victim was at a bar along Delhi Road when he got in an argument with a man known to him. During the altercation, the suspect reportedly pulled out a knife from his waist, dealt the victim several stabs to his neck, chest, arms before fleeing the scene. Patrons subsequently contacted the police and emergency health services responded, took the injured man. But just look at this here, just look at this. That's the bar there. No? The hospital, right? He was taken to that hospital, San Fernando. Look at watch me, money bill. Watch me, look how deplorable that hospital is, look. Going there alone and lying down in a bed, you're sure to feel sick. You're looking at a place, you're feeling sick. It have a sick look. It have a sick look. You ever pass by Jackson's Memorial, the Jackson Hospital and all them big time hospital in New York and thing? And when you go in there, you know, boy, it's like your mind feeling sick. Take what I tell you in somebody's hospital. You don't mind. It clean, the glass clean, the ground shining. It have garbage bag, all kind of thing, everything. It have water, it have little canteen. You can buy sandwich while you're waiting. You can eat a chocolate, you can sit down, you can watch a TV. All kind of thing down here. And you building for millions of dollars here. Where you build a building for? We are among to. What's that building? Where they build a building for? In 2 years they build a building, you know. In 2 years. And some of you waiting for surgeries years now. Look at that building. Well, like the researcher gone with the building too, so long he taking to pull that building. Look at that building. From 2020 to now. Look at that building. We needed that. But some of you waiting for surgery. So that what I tell you, the cart. Yeah, but let me tell you something. Hold on. Oh, here was the excuse, but we paying rent all about. We paying rent all about. It's not them paying rent all about, you know. Who find out how much people get contract? How much people get contract to do this? Who get to paint it? Who get to do that? Who get to do this? Oh, they're paying rent in 3 billion. Oh, they're paying rent in 3 billion. Find out. You need to find out. You need to find out. And Mount Up a real place? Who tell them Mount Up a no place? When you drive through the back, that could take a big building. That could take about, right on one spot, you could have like a half a acre size building. You could get half a acre size building. Put a whole building just for those who want those machines and dialysis and all kind of thing. Yeah, have a dialysis center. Yeah, have a dialysis center. How much floors? Yeah, do things like that. Have cataract surgery, orthopedic, all kind of thing, and just enhance. Buy proper equipment. Let me tell you, I realize the amount of doctors, and I tell you this, link up with nursing home, boy, it's just a racket. It's just a racket. It is just a racket. It is just a racket. It have people link up with nursing home. So when they can't take you at the hospital, they know this doctor working in the nursing home there, and they cut a flick. That is all. That is all, you know. But who going? The rich people going or the poor man going? Is the poor man going to? It is the poor people going to public hospital, not you. Some of you watching as they get sick, you call up your doctor. Hey, doctor sick, I come by you tomorrow. But if you go by here, you spend $300. So you know you don't take out that $1,000 there. Nobody has to give no money. You have your money. Think, you have your money. You are going in the hospital to sit down and wait like no dog in no health center. By the time some nurse like she eat bread and hog, come out and tell her, no doctor, come out today, come back tomorrow. Yeah, that how they treat you, that's why every chance you get, you have to put them up on blast, Don't let nobody ball up at you, do not let nobody ball up at you at no health institution. Don't let nobody treat you like no dog, put them up on blast, you have to embarrass them. Keep your stink attitude for yourself and keep it home. When you come down in the health center and the hospital, know to speak to me. You have to do that, you have to do that. Or the excuse of building that building, because here what's going on, we renting too much. People for them to take back the building rent from, they ain't going to touch that at all, you know. Whoever getting hundreds of millions of dollars every year, they ain't going to touch that at all, you know. They are touching that. They know what to touch. Monkey know what tree to climb on. So don't bother with that. That is a lame excuse. Oh, we had land. We have plenty places in Mount Hope, and there are plenty places in Mount Hope. We have plenty places in Mount Hope. What about all those big buildings that all are wrong, that they haven't occupied? What about down south, the university place down south, the dilapidated building, good building gone, but because UNC built it, it's like you're toting. Boy, put on your transport and go and fix up the building and go and occupy it. That know your money, that the people's money, but at the end of the day, the people suffer. At the end of the day, the people suffer. That is all. If that people just don't suffer, government could come, government could do it. It don't matter to some people because their money running. And let me tell you something, as I was telling somebody today, when you have $200,000-300,000 US, yeah, then you know money. Don't come and tell me you have 300,000-400,000 TT and you're ranking. When you can check your money in US, then you know you're ranking. I was telling somebody that today. Check your money. We were just talking, a prominent businessman, and he was telling me, I said, I'm so proud of you. Very decent guy. He said, Ian, you know what I've done? I already started to save my money. I buy US and I really, open my US account and I started to save my money and have this and that and buy plenty US and I transfer. I say, right. He said, Ian, and he used a real good word, yeah? When you can check your money and you can check it in US, you're big in the dance. Always remember that. Let me take a fast break. This break, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you courtesy Uprise Restaurant and Bar. They got it cheap. Tonight is karaoke. They have all the with Roy Rampasa. They have all the cheap alcohol. You won't believe 5 cocktails for $100. They have also and they say they have also. Remember Clive Allen Funeral Services and Crematorium, Pasadi Food King Supermarket, CTS College, Darren's Air Conditioned Services, Serenity Hills Palace. Remember, take your kids there. Let them go and bathe in the pool. It have nice rooms. You can barbecue outside. And go and spend a weekend here. I mean, if you can't spend, not everybody can spend $2,000-3,000 US. You understand? Some of you make up about $3,000. I'll let $2,000 and you go and spend a little 2 nights by Serenity, let the children bathe in the pool, you buy a little food and thing, you understand, you buy a chicken and thing, and I think they have pit and then you can barbecue right there. They have a nice little bar area there, you can cook and relax yourself. Yeah, at Serenity, you should look at the ad right now and post up that ad here, and also Garden Junkies, a total local organic soil. Let's take a fast break.
There is no better place to be than at Uprise Restaurant and Bar. Enjoy our drink specials. Carib Stag and Pilsner, $10. Tequila shots and select cocktails, 5 for $100. Bottle specials also available. Johnny Walker Vodka, White Oak and more. Free entry and no service charge. Join us for Karaoke Tuesdays with Roy Rampasad, Friday night party, Saturday prom, and all week for exciting events. Check out our full menu. 62 Runley Road in Devonshire Bonus. Uprise Restaurant and Bar.
The sale you've been waiting for. Correct. Cravings for savings at Fyzabad's Day Food King. It's a sun-soaked summer of fantastic savings on Coca-Cola soft drink, 2 liters, 3 bottles, now $25. Chicken leg quarters, 3 pounds, now $25. Swiss pasta macaroni, 400 grams, 3 packs, now $17.99. Nestle Green Butterfly evaporated milk, 250 ml, 3 packs, now $18.99. Pork stew per pound, $13.99. Catelli tomato ketchup spout, 750 ml, 3 packs, now $20. Fresh Harvest soya bean oil, 500 ml, 2 bottles, $20. Orchard juice, 1 liter, 2 packs, now $20. Ibis all-purpose flour, 2 kg, now $17.99. Sting energy drink gold, 320 ml, 3 cans, now $19. Caribe parboiled rice, 4 kg, now $34.99. Fresh Harvest red kidney beans, 15 ounces, 3 tins, now $20. Cadbury chocolate assorted, 45 grams, 3 bars, now $20. Sale ends August 13th or while stocks last. Fyzabad's Day Food King, caring for you like family.
Come delight in a relaxing staycation at the beautiful Serenity Hills Palace. Nestled in the heart of South Trinidad, you can enjoy quiet, scenic views. We provide spacious, fully furnished, air-conditioned rooms with accommodations for up to 15 persons. Enjoy a day at the luxurious poolside, fully equipped with an outdoor kitchen, barbecue grill, poolside bar, and lounge areas. Overnight and day passes are available to fit your staycation needs. Find us on Facebook, call or WhatsApp 1917-239-5799 to book your stay.
We are professionals in general construction, paving, asphalt services, and preparation of residential and commercial developments. At Liqua Construction Services Limited, our team of professionals has the knowledge, experience, and resources to make your projects run smoothly, on time, on budget. We supply red sand, gravel, oil sand, and more. Equipment rental available. 20-ton excavators, mini excavators, porta-cool, bulldozers, concrete pumps, and so much more. Contact us today for a free site visit and quote. First 5 orders will receive a gift voucher from Raquel Moda or a Robert Graham polo shirt.
The sale you've been waiting for. Cravings for savings at Fyzabad's Day Food King. It's a sun-soaked summer of fantastic savings on Coca-Cola soft drink, 2 liters, 3 bottles, now $25. Chicken leg quarters, 3 pounds, now $25. Swiss pasta macaroni, 400 grams, 3 packs, now $17.99. Nestle Green Butterfly evaporated milk, 250 ml, 3 packs, now $18.99. Pork stew per pound, $13.99. Catelli tomato ketchup spout, 750 ml, 3 packs, now $20. Fresh Harvest soya bean oil, 500 ml, 2 bottles, $20. Orchard juice, 1 liter, 2 packs, now $20. Ibis all-purpose flour, 2 kg, now $17.99. Sting energy drink gold, 320 ml, 3 cans, now $19. Caribe parboiled rice, 4 kg, now $34.99. Fresh Harvest red kidney beans, 15 ounces, 3 tins, now $20. Cadbury chocolate assorted, 45 grams, 3 bars, now $20. Sale ends August 13th or while stocks last. Fyzabad's Day Food King, caring for you like family.
I'll show you the road in Rich Plain, Dr. Rowley's constituency. Look at it. Go ahead, audio. Start over the video, please. Come back to me. And imagine water wasting here and nobody taking on people there. That's right in Rich Plain Farm Road, Rich Plain. All right, so I'm sure by tomorrow it should be fixed. I'm sure by tomorrow it should be fixed. I'll call somebody in Wassa and get it done because they have to fix the leak and then do the and then repair it. No, you have to call them and let them know. If you don't do it, I'll highlight it. Yeah, I don't care if they're vexed. I know living there, but it damaging people can. I'm sure as a result of the leaking there, that will drop the water pressure for customers there. So, you know, It had a fix, whether you like it or not, Whether you like it or not. I saw UNC sent out a press release a short while ago. The UNC called on Fyzabad Scope to reverse her decision. We demand our right to witness the sorting of special voters' ballot on Friday, 11th of August. The United National Congress is calling the Chief Election Officer of the EBC, Fyzabad Scope, to reverse her decision and allow the UNC to witness the sorting of special voters' ballots on Friday, 11th of August 2020 at the EBC head office. Ms. Narcis Scope communicated the decision to not allow the UNC to witness the sorting of these special ballots via telephone to the UNC earlier today on 8th of August. The election rules enshrined in law, however, do not contemplate any dealings with ballots which have been cast by staff of the Election and Boundaries Commission in the absence of the candidate or the appointment representative. According to the UNC, has formally written to Ms. Narcis Scope to ask her to reconsider her position and respond to by 12 o'clock on Wednesday. Should Ms. Narcis Scope fail to respond or deny our legal democratic right, the UNC will be constrained to seek judicial intervention in this matter. Yeah, well, you have to get them around. You have to get them around. You have to get them around. Because if it say you have to go a certain way, the law is the law. The law is the law. I don't know why people are afraid about this voting thing, Why? I mean, let me tell you, I tell people, if you really work, all this set a poster and all kind of thing, and you people know you, and once people know you, like me, as I tell people, once you're good, people will find you, once you're a good joiner, people will find you. If you're a good a good mason, and you're the best, people will find you. People talk, just bring talk. Talk does bring talk, but even though you're a racket man, and when you get the down payment, you go duck people, and you go put up the wall and all kind of thing. Right. You won't have a good reputation, but sometimes when you are good at a trade, you don't need a call card. I don't need a call card. People will find me. People leave Cedar, they leave my yard, they leave up the islands. People will find me. I right opposite Medford gas station. I don't need a call card. People ask me, I'm not an insurance agent. I don't need a call card. Why do you need a call card for? I don't have a call card. So if you're really good, when people see a name, by whatever party you belong, they will vote for you. That is all. No, they don't take a rocket scientist to tell you that. But look what's going on here. That's craziness. The law is the law, and if the people can't get a witness, they think, well, that is bad, that is bad. If they can't witness the special ballot, there's something wrong there, something wrong, something wrong. Something wrong. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. An off-duty policeman fired several gunshots at a bandit who robbed him at an ATM in Tunapuna. Around 10:05, the 42-year-old policeman was at the ATM on the Eastern Main Road when he was confronted by masked gunmen, a masked gunman who demanded cash. The officer complied and handed over a bag of cash he intended to deposit. The suspect then ran to a white Nissan 80 wagon, was parked outside the ATM and allegedly fired gunshots at the officer. The doorman then pulled out his licensed firearm and shot back at the suspect who managed to escape unharmed. Port was made, but so the money gone then? Okay. The money gone. All right. Officer gone with the money. Who robbed? Oh, the officer got robbed and then shots fired. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. The officer got robbed and then shots fired. Okay. Two men, but who I wonder who he was carrying that money for in the bank, a bag of money. Anyhow, two men were arrested following a $100,000 robbery at a warehouse in Shagona, as the suspect only identified as a 65-year-old man and a 34-year-old man of Chaseville, both of Chase Village. What is that, boy? A team of officers led by PC Parks received a report of a robbery at a warehouse along Eleanor Street in Shagonas. Eleanor Street, that is right here. Who warehouse is that? It have about 3 warehouses. It have a couple of warehouses. It has a small warehouse on Eleanor Street. I wonder where warehouse is that, boy? Okay. When the officers arrived at the scene, they were informed that the employees discovered the warehouse broken and several items with estimated value of $102,900, including 100 complete recessed light fixtures, vanity, bathroom sinks, 13 wooden doors, among other items. I wonder who this is that, boy? Wait, look at, watch it. A big man like a 65-year-old and a 34-year-old, you see? All I want a thief. And I show me with something link up with the company, let down. I call her, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch.
Good evening, Mr. Allen.
Good evening.
You do a very good job, huh?
Thank you.
I have something for you to recall. You remember some time ago in the South, a gentleman set up cutlass and cut off a girl's hand for stealing?
I can't remember now.
Somebody may call and tell us what happened with that case. They used to steal from the man all the time, and he set a trap with a cutlass and cut off the girl's hand. The next thing, you're speaking about the Ministry of Health, the pharmacist. I want you to go down to St. James Infirmary on the eye clinic. There's no eye clinic in Port-au-Prince Hospital. Everything on East-West Corridor gone to St. James Infirmary. You will be so surprised. I don't want to start a call to tell you. Senior people, no seating accommodation. You have to sit on the wall. That's the end of the building. That is about a half mile inside. You must try and go there and let somebody snap it and you talk about that. Please, thank you.
In St. James.
Yeah.
Wow, you see, thank you again. It's all poor people suffering. Who goes there? Who goes there? Your mothers go there, your fathers go there because you have money to send them. Send them by all these big-time eye specialist people. It's our prominent eye specialist people in Trinidad. When you go there, spend $6,000. The daughter might come up, she might pay, the father might come up. Somebody go come up, the children go come up, they go put $2,000, they go put their money. But it have people who can even put $500. It have families who, mother suffering, father suffering, children suffering, everybody suffering. Nobody can put $1. And they have to go, and they have to go St. James. You hear what the man saying? A dog down there, you know. They must see it there and nothing. We're supposed to be taking care of our own people. And that is what we are not doing. That is what we are not doing. But we're studying big building. We're building big building. Millions of dollars spent. But just a ranking thing. Just a ranking thing for DL. And he named on a plaque to say, well, DL Singh, Minister of Health DL Singh, open that. You see where they open the unveil there? You see that? That ranking for people, you know. That ranking for people. See that simple thing there? But you won't believe how people will give their life to have their name on a plaque like that. You won't believe, you won't believe. Let me hear what it say. The what? The Honorable what? What? Minister of Health, right? Right, the presence of Terence Diaz, in the presence of the Honorable Terence Diaz Singh, Minister of Health. You see? You see, Monday just opened this building. What's imagine? That's a big thing for here, you know. That's a big thing, you know. Honorable, watch me, in the presence. Them is God. I know it's the presence of God, the presence of the Holy Spirit, the presence of God, the presence of the Al Singh. But you like dog, but we like dog in Mount Hope, we like dog in San Fernando. That is why to the public today, to the commoners, my ground troops, my ground people, my ground troops. When they go out there, let them know, I am your voice. Oh, let me come back to me. Let the ground troops know. Let the people and them in Bacade, let the people and them in Arima, let the people and them who go into Mount Hope and San Fernando know that when you go down there, let them know, yeah, what's going on. We're going to put you up on I.A.N. Allen. You want to treat me like dog, we're going to take out picture. We're going to tell you how long we waited, and we will highlight it. I.A.N. Allen will highlight it. I.A.N. Allen will highlight it. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good evening, I.A.N.
Good evening.
I.A.N., you are highlighting the issue, but in our country, we don't vote on issue for proper health care and all of that. We vote on race, and this is a serious problem. The politicians and them use this to keep people in ignorance, and we need to get up in this country and wake up. I marched in 1970 with Black Power and Pane and all of them to get change in this country with Kwame Ture and all of them, and there was change. What happened to the young people now? They come out, the UE graduate and more march and tell the government what they're doing is wrong. You are trying your best. I hope people will listen. And people in this country, Morgan Job said it a few years ago, television should be about information and not entertainment. And this is the thing that we have in our country.
Well, I giving them two things too now because I'm looking hot. So I give you information and I give you entertainment.
You're giving me the information. And television should be about that. Instead of only wine and jam, instead of disinformation. And it's to the politician to keep the people in ignorance.
Yeah, thank
my
you
next
again.
point is that this Anthony Mark will get killed in Chaguanas Bay. That boy had a relationship with the woman's daughter, and he had soul tie, so he didn't.
Hey, you hold on. You hold on there, Mr. Man. I didn't know you use police. Use police. Use investigating officer. Let us wait. There is an investigation. Let us wait. That is the views of the caller. That is the view of the caller. I don't know about that. I just tell her something that, as my grandmother used to say, my late grandmother, I.A.N Samaru. Anybody who went to Shoguna's government, that when it was in Bootil. My grandmother was a school teacher there, you know. But that lady could write and she could beat. She beat me like egg and milk. I.A.N Samaru. Anybody was ever taught by a woman called I.A.N Samaru? You must let me know. She was a school teacher there for a little while. Yeah, she was a school teacher there. But when I hear about these things, it's really kind of trip me, you know. It's really, really kind of trip me. I'm going to take a fast break. When I come back, we'll continue. This break, ladies and gentlemen, all your school books. In fact, I did a couple booklets for some persons who needed a little extra help. Don't come and brace me. Don't come and brace me. Don't come and brace me. I'm working on a budget. I'm working on a budget, and I've assisted a few people with booklets and whatnot. I don't want to bring them up on TV to papi show the little children and them. I don't want to do that. But I have assisted personally. And Charon's bookstore, because they advertise with us, we are making sure we buy the books from Charon's bookstore, right? So they're located in San Juan and Tunapuna. So I think we have about 2 or 3 again persons to send, right? They will send us the cost of the books and we will send the check. Pasadi Food King Supermarket, Liqua Construction Services, Riverline Restaurant and Bar, great place, Riverline. Make sure you go down there. Great food. And PO Engineering General. And also, let me jump on the fourth break one time. SNS Passad, Fab Indian Expo. And I'm not seeing, pull out one of these ads, the last ad on this, and put in the hotel ad for me. Piaco Hotel. Yeah. Yeah. So, run this tomorrow and pull Piaco ad for me, please. And all those who continue to advertise with us, thank you again. Because that people really need help out there. But you see, you already think, what about the building? And it's not a matter, it's just information. I making you laugh or looking good. I entertaining you too. Hot man like me coming out from quarter to 6 to quarter past 7. You can't get that for free, you know. So know your place. Let's take a fast break.
It's a massive back-to-school sale at Charon's Bookstore. Get all your primary, secondary, and tertiary education textbooks, stationery, and school uniforms. Located at San Juan, Tunapuna, 2 levels at Trin City Mall, and our newest location, number 10 Main Road, Diego Martin.
Are you looking for an experienced and competent contractor? At PO Engineering and General Contracting Solutions Limited, we offer construction services from foundation to finish, residential cleaning, janitorial services, handyman services, and more. Let us handle your next project. Contact us today.
Go back big with SNS Passad Supermarket. Get ready for unbeatable deals and incredible savings for back to school. Get Nutrimix flour 10 kilograms $79.95, Chocolisto Crunchy 2 for $19.95, Diamond Foil 2 for $24.95, Eve Pineapple Slices $17.95, Brunswick Select Chunk Sardine 3 for $24.95, Whole Chicken 2 for $99.95, Chicken Drumsticks 2 pounds for $29.95, Leg Quarters 3 pounds for $24.95, Canned Chicken Legs Pack $19.95. Shop and win one of 20 backpacks or one of 12 printers. Winners will be announced weekly. It's the ultimate back-to-school savings with SNS Passad Supermarket. 3 convenient locations, 1 in Rio Claro and 2 in Mayaro. SNS Passad Supermarket, loyal to local.
This is the final notice to all our patrons. Fab India Expo will definitely be closing on Monday 21st August. Everything in store up to 80% off. Final few days to relish multi-cuisine food court. Big sale on furniture. We thank all our patrons for their support. We should be back for Diwali. Once again, final extension. Fab India Expo will definitely be closing on 21st August. No further extensions.
If you inherit $100,000, you pay 25% inheritance tax. For $300,000, 25% inheritance tax. And at $1 million, a 25% inheritance tax. It's not what they say, it's what you will pay. 25% on any property or cash you inherit. Secure your family and future. Vote UNC.
When NASA set out to explore the reaches beyond our world, they needed a material that would hold up to the demands of the unknown. Flexible titanium. Engineered from the same alloy used for missile heat shields, Flexon set the new standard in durable eyewear. Flexible titanium eyewear.
Available at Neo Eyewear, 91D Main Road, Suite 1, Montrose Mall, Chaguanas, 672-5052 or 390-319.
Yeah, because look, somebody now telling me the cataract machine, watch me down for so long in San Fernando, weeks now. Just imagine that, the cataract machine down, and you telling me we building, you telling me that some woman was telling me that what they had to wait, somebody was telling me, boy, I living in pain in my knee, and I'm going to give me an appointment to do MRI next year. Next year. Let me call and we ask if it's true. Next year they call you woman to do using mic 1. No, you have to know what's going on. They're building. MRI quite next year. You in pain and you got appointment for next year. Not everybody can take up money and go and do it privately. But we don't care about the people. I tell you, just don't care about the small people. Hello?
Hi, good evening, Mr. I.A.N.
We live on national television. Don't call your name. How? You having problems with your knee. When they give you an MRI test to be done?
Next year, October.
Next year, October. And you can hardly walk, ain't?
Yeah, I just be getting trouble. I just still go to work. With my pain. And them go look to tell me till next year, October.
So you have to go and get it done privately?
And I don't have the money for that.
How much is the money?
I.A.N is at least about 4,000 or 5,000.
What?
Because first the doctor told me that how they're not too sure if it have water in the knee. And they said that how they would do an ultrasound. But then they said the ultrasound they won't be able to see exactly what
MRI could do it. And the machine down for 2 months in San Fernando. Here, what's going on? What's up with your paper? Your hospital paper. Let me make a call.
All right.
Okay, send me the information. No. And your contact number and everything. And what exactly you need to get. What's up to me? And let me make a call for you. Bye-bye. Do it now for me. Yeah. You see? But you're building. You're building. And so she just one, that woman is just one of the thousands, not hundreds, you know, the thousands of people who rely on the public hospital. $5,000. It have people I know personally right now who had problems with the knee and they went and they get surgery done. Now for now, bam, 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 and that is it, party done. But these are people who are well off and they have money. But not everybody could do that. Not everybody could do that. Some people could stay home just so, you know. They have money, they could stay home and go river and go beach and all kind of things. That people respond. I myself have responsibility. I have to come out here. Every day. There's a live show I do every day. You think sometimes I don't want to go down by the river, go and make a lime, go to a partner house, make cook and all kind of thing. Everybody's people part. So I stand up right here and see people, my friends and them, people I know passing, going to make big cook and all kind of thing. But I can't leave. Where I do? Just imagine that. You don't feel sorry? Tell me, you don't feel sorry? You don't feel sorry? You don't have a heart? And they're building a building, you have a big building, and the MRI machine in San Fernando down, and you have people who can't find $5,000. But I will still make a call, but I can make a call for 100 people. I can make a call for 1,000 people who waiting for MRI, fix the machine, have the MRI machine, whole day we running MRI. Make sure you get you're coming out Saturday and Sunday. Oh, whole night. We can clear up the backlog. Bring an MRI machine, bring 2. Or contract it to somebody privately and do it fast. One shot, boom, 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 boom. One shot. Or before we do that, buy a machine. So I don't have to pay nobody. I'll tell everybody, hold on 2 months. I'll get a machine in 2 months' time. And bam, your machine ain't taking so long to reach here in 2 months. And they bring down our machine, you set it up, and bam, we start MRI. All we do, we do the first 200-300 who waiting. We don't good them people will feel. And then after, sometimes little pieces of spin and whatnot to put in your foot and your ankle or your elbow and thing. They don't even have that. Imagine somebody tell me, you have to buy a fan and create in the hospital. But where the hell it is? That TV or what? Their living room? You have to walk with your own fan. You ever hear more strictness than that? So the air conditioning system in Moncton so bad, you have to walk with your own fan. It infested with mosquitoes, the toilets stink, and you have to walk. You think they are sing children? You walking with chair to sit down in Moncton? You walking with a fan? You walking with a pillow? Nah, man, and you building. Look at the building they build. No, look at the building they build. Look at the building. That is why, boy, I don't want to say it on TV now. I don't want to say it on TV. I really don't want to say it on TV. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Watch you building. I tell you, all they want is the name on a plaque. You know? That is all they want. They want the name on a plaque. That is all they want. That is all. You see that there? Boy, I tell you, watch me. You see that watch there? Is that the heavens open? Now watch it. Zoom up. You see that? Everybody want that. That is what they want. That is what they want, ladies and gentlemen. Commemoration of the official opening and blah, blah, blah. Ministry of Health, Honorable Dr. C. Prime Minister of the Republic, in the presence of the Honorable Terence D.L. Singer, man. That's what they want, you know. But you have to wait for MRI next year. You have to walk with your pillow, and you have to walk with your pillow. All I take pictures and send it now, man. My views is in the millions, and in the millions. My views in the millions. My views, ladies and gentlemen, in the millions. So let everybody up the island, let all the prime ministers, let all the Caribbean leaders see what they're doing us in Trinidad. All of a sudden, you can find money to pave road all hour in the night. All hour in the night, like bandit in the night. In the wee hours of the night, you get up and the hole gone. They cover in plenty big hole in the night. You get up and the hole gone. All the time you could not do that. All the time you could not do that, but you just want to, They just don't care, but they care for you now because the way you vote, the way you vote now, our vote counts. Well, Carney Savannah Road closed? Okay, the Carney Savannah Road closed. That the one by the... Oh, well, okay. From 4 a.m. Oh, well, okay. Well, at least they could get to do work. Right. Okay, the roundabout there? Oh, it closed. All right. But what work need to be done there? But it have more major roads to fix right now. More major roads. And where? Manzanilla. It have roads with the people. It have Barakpo. Why don't fix Barakpo? Why we can't fix Barakpo? Where our children living? It have plenty places to pass, but why we can't fix the Barakpo road? Boy, I tell you. Quite November. And listen, man, what about what going on with the Manzanilla Road? Where SNS Passad and all of them down there in Rio and Mayaro. What going on with the Manzanilla Road? Christmas coming again, Diwali coming again. They know how the terrible roads affecting the economy of that place, of Mayaro because of the roads. They have any idea about that? You have any idea about that? But that way you have to talk about it. And it's not a matter you're anti-government or you're anti this one or you're anti that one. It's not a matter of that. And speaking about anti, I saw anti real big mob last night on the on G platform, man.
Every day, going all over, assisting the police, giving you a round of applause. Light them up, light up I.A.N.
I didn't get the start of it.
Listen, we also have I.A.N. every day. Going all over, assisting the police, giving you a round of applause. Light them up, light up I.A.N.
Wow.
Listen, we all...
I got light up. Thank you for your light up, ma'am. Thank you. Light up I.A.N. Light up I.A.N. No, but it's a serious thing. Terrible roads. Okay, we're going to fix by the cremation site, okay. But our road are bad, wait at a close. Look at Barakpo. I went down Barakpo. Well, I thought I hiking, you know. Because my SUV started to go so. I said, hey, pull, wait. The car started to go so, I can want to turn over, boy. I say, hey. Relax all yourself for this road, yes? Why we can't fix it? Why can't fix the Barakpo road going up Barakpo? You ever see that road? So much roads going up Monkey Tongue and all kind of thing. Terrible. But then again, somebody had to eat our food. Somebody had to eat our food. That's what I tell you, you know. All I know what they're doing, you know. Know what they're doing in the next 4 days, you know. 5 days, you know. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Know what you're doing in the next 6 days, you know. Know what you're really doing, you know. Take what I tell you. Know what you're really doing. Know what you're doing. No, because people talk out. You can't tell me all the opening. Rowley, let me tell you something. Prime Minister Rowley, I'm not vexed with you. I don't dislike you. I don't hate you. I don't wish you bad. I don't. I really don't. As God is my witness, I don't. I am not that kind of person. I base everything that I tell you here on your performance as the Prime Minister. Come now, man, you're opening building. All the opening building. But you are no CT scan machine in San Fernando working, man. Oh, God. Cataract surgery. You can't even get cataract surgery. Come now, oh God. Find out where's the key back now. Find out about children who need surgery now. Look at girl bleeding from January, from July. You know when shall I see the gynecologist? Next year, September. That could be right? No, Dr. Rowley, that cannot be right. Nobody wish you bad. I don't wish you bad. As God is mad, I don't wish you bad. If I see you, I'll shake your hand. I mean, I met you by Brian Lara house for Carnival. I shook your hands, hello. I never disrespected you. Never. I met you and Mrs. Rowley, hello. Good night. You understand? I'm not that kind of person. If I see people like public figures and they walk up to me, and they will walk up to me, hello, Mr. Allen, hello, how are you going? It is not the time and the place to back and nobody. If I see her privately and we started talking, hey, I find it was wrong to do that, I find you better sort of the people, think. But when we in public, hi, how are you going? Hello. Yeah. Good night, Mr. Prime Minister. Good night, ma'am. How you going? But just telling you, think now, think now, think now. You know what people right now, ladies and gentlemen, in this country, and that's what I tell all you now, could you put up a little money, put up this thing to get some money with the Swift account and the PayPal and whatnot? Could we do it? Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. And make sure, check and see the PayPal is working. Make sure it's working. Get in contact here. It's up and running. You see this? Post it up and put it on every break from tomorrow. You know how much people, ladies and gentlemen, look the Swift code for my crime watch thing. Or let's send a little $1 from the US. Send a little $5. Send a little $20. You know how much people need books in Trinidad and Tobago? You know what single parents? I asked a lady today. I did a book list for the kids, for the little child. It are people who just can't find the man, and the man gone, and he gone Grenada, he gone somewhere. And it's just the mother and child to catch. I said, so you buy shoes? Well, I buy shoes quite in May. That child shoes got to work out, yes? Huh. Way. Some other going all the fancy mall and buying shoes for 2,000. Think real hard for some people, and like real hard. And we could have say, well, here what's going on now. Give a little grant. Let me give all your grant $600, $600 for the primary school children. A little grant for children for primary school. Who now go in? A little 400 for the primary school, or 500. That is all. They can buy shoes and sign up with somebody, and everybody will dine. If you want to buy a fancy shoes for 2,000, you buy it, but everybody will get free shoes, or government shoes. Yeah. Make sure we get shoes and everybody had the white shoes. It's school that they have school shoes. You are looking for brand. And that would have, people would have loved that. You know, people who cannot fill out a proper book list right now. You know, parents struggling. I get the book, I get the one book, I get the science book. Next week I will get the maths and English and social studies. The following week I'll get bag. You know, people suffering. And look, we building. We're doing all kind of thing. How much children? Like nobody it's have rich, you know. It's at the upper class here, and it's at the middle class here. The middle class is almost, well they elevate from the ground and they're going up. And they're touching the top a little bit, they could spend. And that is it. But what about the people down here who just can't come up, you know? It have people lose the race before it starts, you know. It have people, see, that's why I tell people now, all people want is a jump start, and it's a jump start. And it's a jump start. That's why we should be given courses with MIC and all these big time places, government ministries and government places, tertiary education, give courses for hairdressing and for plumbing and whatnot. Let people get a nice government certificate, let them go out there, show them how people are getting trained, what's going on. Like nothing is going on, boy, nothing is going on. Everybody is eating our food, and that's the hell was with everybody else, you know. We are creating our own bandits, you know. You know, that is exactly what is going on here now. We are creating our own bandits. Our own bandits. We society creating them. Because if we don't want to get them nothing to eat, if we don't want to get them no employment, there are no trade, we expect them to do. What do you expect them to do? No, let's be real. What do you expect them to do? When you open the tin and the tin empty and you raise the pot cover and all you see is water, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? No food, nothing. What we gonna do? But if you come out and start to train people and equip them, don't just give them a fish or a grant, equip them. What you like to do here, dressing? You're a plumber, you could still work with it, you could still work. And all these illegal immigrants, send them back and start to empower our people. That's what we need to do, empower our people and send everybody back. You know, send them back. Send them back by thousands. Let them go back. I don't care who nice and who ain't nice. Go back. When we're ready for all you, we go come across there. You understand? But empower our people, make them learn a trade. My grandmother used to always say, you know, ladies and gentlemen, a tradesman will always have money. You might never have 1,000. A mechanic will always have money. You can always fix somebody's engine. You can change somebody's oil. You might change a plug here. You might do something. You can always have a 200 in your pocket. A cupboard, a joiner, you might be the best man, but you can still put in, you can still do a little laminate, you can still do something, you can still have a little money. Once you have a trade. It not everybody cut out for book and masters, you know. But it are people who are trade, making more money than people who are masters, I can tell you that. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow I'll see all you. Make sure, well, I'll tell you everything today. I tell you, every day I try to empower you and try to make you stand up. And I remember I tell you, no road, no vote here, no road, no vote, no road, no vote, no road, no vote. I'm telling you, no road, no vote, no light, no vote. And you have to put it up in the communities. And by the way, there's a lot of Caribbean groups, like people from Brooklyn and people from Canada, that Trini groups. If you wish to put me up to add me in your group, I have no problem with that. My number is 1-868-294-4081. So if you're in a group, a community group, and you'd like to get me on your group, a lot of people, somebody asked me, they say, why don't you join somebody's group like in New York and Jersey, like the West Indian groups and the Trini group and whatnot? I have no problem with that. We laugh and talk to people and I said, you understand, let us let you know, and maybe whatever news we get, we pass it here, and you know, that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about standing up. That's all, you know. Everything I tell you today is common sense, you know. Common sense, but common sense is not a common thing. How much I go talk? How much I go talk? I'll continue to do it. I'll continue to do it, but they're doing nothing. Again, if I was in the right place, well, you know what's going on. You're safe like you're safe like Selassie briefcase. But what you gonna do? Hold on a little bit now. Don't beat up. Time is everything. Good night.